Welcome back. This time around I'm going to be doing a review of the iBloom English bread. I've wanted this bread for so long and nearly screeched in joy when I saw the Instagram post saying they were going to reproduce it. First things first, the packaging is obviously different. The previous packaging was much cuter, I have to say. This is kind of a modern, sleek design. It still has all this stuff on the back. Do not eat, a collaboration with Aoyama Tokyo, English bread, Japan squishy, and iBloom. It also has this detail on the packaging at the top, some kind of design that looks kind of cool. Alright, without further dilly-dallying, let me open this up. And I have opened it before and tested it out and aired it out, so I will be giving my completely honest opinion on what is my first iBloom squishy ever. I've never had an iBloom before this. Alright, right off the bat, it's very light. Very, very light. It also has texture on it, really good texture, but I can already see that these crevices are going to defect, like right there. It's already defected. I've only had it for like a week, and it's pretty defected already. Other than that, it has some pretty cool detailing. Let me see where I can find Bloom. There it is. It says Bloom right there. Since I've never had the first one of this, I don't know if they changed the mold or anything, but I have heard that they sort of did, but it's kind of the same, like the pattern of the way the bread kind of poofed up is the same. Just minor details that aren't. Here are my opinions. I think it's cute. It's kind of small. Smaller than I was expecting, but that's expected of squishies. Happens a lot. It's not very iBloom squishy-esque is the only way I can really put it. I was expecting much more. And maybe that was my problem. I was expecting this to be pretty high-quality squishy, and it just isn't. The bottom is painted very orange, and maybe it's because it's the chocolate version. I don't know, but it reminds me of those fake versions of squishies, the unlicensed ones. Oopsie, all these cracks. It just looks really off to me. It reminds me of those, like I used to have a fake or an unlicensed reproduction of the Rilakkuma bread loaf toast, and it had this very orange paint job. That's one reason, one way I could tell that it was just not of better quality. So the fact that this is painted that way just threw me off, and I almost thought Kawaii Land, which is where I got this from, might have gotten me or scammed me. But I trust them, and I know this is not fake. It has the bloom on the bottom and everything. It is squishy, but it's not that squishy. So let me compare. Here is a chawa manju bun. This is what I thought iBloom quality was going to be like, not this. So, second thing is the smell. I had to air it out for a while for it to smell remotely like chocolate. Here is an Aoyama Tokyo churro, also chocolate scented. And honestly, it's squishier than this thing. But this smells very strongly of chocolate pudding. And it's so thin and tiny. Sorry, I keep going off camera. I have a weird setup right now. It smells very good of chocolate. But this thing, it smelled like squishy. You know, that chemically squishy smell that you get from most squishies the second you open them. This is what this smelled for like a week, and then it finally kind of switched to chocolate, which is understandable. But I mean, I've heard testimony that iBloom peaches smell like peach right off the packaging, so that kind of threw me off as well. So yeah, short review. I would say that I'm actually pretty disappointed with this squishy. Maybe I just had really high expectations because it was iBloom. They're still a company. They still have employees who do workarounds. They can make mistakes if they want to. And I wouldn't say this is a mistake, but it's definitely not the quality that I was expecting. So if you're on the fence about buying this, it really depends on a lot of factors. If you have the original, I wouldn't suggest buying this one. Maybe if you just want to squish it all the time and you don't want to ruin your old one. But the old one is squishier than this. And to me, the squishiness is what matters the most, especially since this costs $23 more in some stores. And just for unfair laughs, here is my Punimaru cornet with the iBloom Tokyo English Bread Squishy. Yeah. And I can smell the cornet from here. I can't smell this at all. So yep, there you go. I hope you enjoyed this review, or maybe not. If you're a big iBloom fan, you probably got offended. But yeah, I'll probably still buy iBloom if they come out with a squishy that I really, really want. I've been eyeing the peach for a while. It's just the price tag has me on the fence most of the time. Thank you for watching, and I'll see y'all next time.